What if one of the most powerful things you could do for your body, starting today, required no equipment, no membership, and no complicated plan? Pause with that for a moment. Imagine a habit so simple, it almost feels trivial. Imagine a habit that could help you stay steady on your feet, feel more confident in your movements, and hold on to your independence longer. It sounds almost too simple to matter, and that's exactly why it's easy to overlook, not because you don't care about your health, but because it doesn't seem urgent. Until one day, you notice something's different. Standing up takes a little more effort. Walking feels slower. Balance seems slightly off. It creeps in quietly, step by step. Here's the truth. In many cases, it's not just aging. It's what happens when the body stops moving the way it was designed to. The good news? Your body can respond again. It can regain strength, stability, and confidence. And it often starts with something so simple most people underestimate its power. In this video, you'll discover the #1 exercise doctors recommend for seniors. You'll learn why it works, what it does inside your body, and how you can start no matter your current level. Stay with me. This might be the easiest change that makes the biggest difference. Imagine a split screen. On the left, someone who's gradually stopped moving. Much a quieter house, more sitting, fewer errands on foot. On the right, someone who keeps moving, even just a little each day. Watch the difference. Muscles look fuller on the active side. Shoulders sit more relaxed. Gait is steady. The contrast is obvious. As years go by, your body naturally changes. Muscles gradually lose strength. Joints may feel tighter, especially after resting. Balance can become less reliable. For many, this feels like something to accept without question, an inevitable slide. But underneath that feeling is a deeper, simpler reality. Your body is always adapting. When movement decreases, the body adapts by becoming less capable. Muscles shrink because they're used less. Joints stiffen because they're not moving through full ranges. Balance declines because your nervous system isn't being challenged to coordinate and stabilize. The systems that keep you upright and moving efficiently grow quieter simply because you don't call on them as often. Here's the part that changes everything. This process works both ways. If you begin to move again, gently and consistently, your body responds. Muscles start to re-engage. Joints loosen. Coordination improves. The nervous system relearns how to balance, step by step. Your body doesn't stop adapting. It just mirrors what you ask it to do. So the real choice is what you want your body to adapt to. So what is the one exercise doctors recommend above all others? Walking. Not running, not heavy lifting, not intense workouts. Walking. The simplicity of walking is its strength. It's natural. Your body is designed for it. It activates large muscle groups in your legs and core without placing excessive strain on joints. It's rhythmic, predictable, and gentle when done at a comfortable pace. Because of that accessibility, walking is something you can do every day, and consistency more than intensity is what creates lasting results. A short daily walk 3 times a week doesn't compete with a single exhausting gym session. It becomes part of your life, a repeatable habit that gradually shifts your baseline level of fitness and stability. Walking is also versatile. You can make it as easy or as challenging as you need. A flat neighborhood loop, a gentle trail, a shopping mall corridor, each gives you the same basic benefit. You can add slight variations, short hills, a few steps, carrying a light bag, to reintroduce small challenges as you grow stronger. But the baseline is simple. Put one foot in front of the other, consistently. When you walk regularly, changes begin inside, quietly but meaningfully. Your heart becomes stronger and more efficient. Each beat works a little better at moving blood through your body. Over time, improved circulation delivers oxygen and nutrients more effectively to your muscles, organs, and brain. Walking helps regulate blood pressure and supports healthier cholesterol levels, easing strain on your cardiovascular system. That reduces the long-term risk of conditions that can limit independence, heart disease, stroke, and related complications. It's not a cure-all, but it's one of the simplest, most reliable supports for heart health you can adopt. On the muscular side, walking activates the big muscles of your legs, quads, hamstrings, glutes, and the small stabilizers in your hips and ankles. Those muscles work together to propel you forward and keep you upright. Walking through a full, comfortable stride helps maintain joint mobility, especially in the knees and hips. It's a low-impact way to keep those joints moving through their natural ranges without pounding them with forceful impacts. Walking also supports bone health by applying gentle, repeated loading to the skeleton. Over time, that helps maintain bone density and reduces the risk of fractures. So when you walk regularly, your body's structure, the heart, muscles, and bones, benefits in sustained, cumulative ways. Walking doesn't just change your body, it changes how you feel. There's a common, almost noticeable shift after a walk. Your thoughts feel clearer, a heavy mood lifts, tension softens, and your mind finds space. That's not accidental. It's your brain responding to movement. Walking increases blood flow to the brain, supporting memory, attention, and overall mental clarity. It stimulates the release of neurotransmitters that improve mood, serotonin, dopamine, endorphins, so anxiety eases and a sense of well-being grows. Even a short 10 or 15-minute walk can shift your entire state of mind, providing immediate relief from stress and a small mental reset. There's also a cognitive benefit in simply navigating the world, watching where you step, adjusting to changes in surface or slope, and staying aware of your surroundings. These small demands engage attention and coordination, which help keep neural pathways active and adaptable. One of the most serious risks as we age is losing stability. A fall can change everything: confidence, independence, even long-term health. Walking helps protect against that. It strengthens the muscles that keep you upright and steady: calves, thighs, glutes, and the deep muscles of the trunk that stabilize your spine and pelvis. Regular walking improves coordination and trains your body to respond to shifts in terrain or balance. With time, you'll notice your steps become more deliberate, your posture more confident, and your reactions quicker when you need to adjust. That's because walking provides frequent, low-risk opportunities to practice stabilizing yourself. Moreover, walking builds confidence. Each successful outing reinforces your belief that movement is safe and manageable. That psychological shift is crucial. When you trust your body, you're more likely to move with intention, explore new routes, and stay active, creating a positive feedback loop that preserves mobility and independence. You don't need to overcomplicate this. About 20 to 30 minutes a day is a practical, evidence-based target for seeing real benefits. You don't have to do it all at once. Break it into shorter walks throughout the day if that feels easier. 10 minutes after breakfast, another 10 after lunch, a final 10 before dinner. If you're just starting or coming back from a period of inactivity, even 5 minutes matters. A 5-minute walk beats not walking at all. The key is consistency. Over weeks and months, those small increments add up to tangible improvements in stamina, strength, and balance. You can gauge effort using a simple talking test. You should be able to talk comfortably while walking. If you're out of breath and can't speak a few sentences, slow down. If you can sing without effort, try a slightly quicker pace. The goal is sustained, moderate activity that you can keep doing day after day. Start slow. Walk at a pace that feels natural. Avoid the temptation to push hard on day one. Instead, focus on creating a steady habit. That might mean a 5 or 10-minute walk around the block for the first week, then adding a little time each week until you reach 20 or 30 minutes. Warm up gently before you start. A few shoulder rolls, ankle circles, or knee lifts will prime your joints and muscles. Wear supportive shoes with a good fit and firm soles. Comfort and support matter more than fashion here. Choose safe paths. Even sidewalks, well-lit neighborhoods, or indoor mall corridors are excellent. Posture matters. Keep your head up, shoulders relaxed, and stomach slightly engaged. Let your arms swing naturally at your sides. Aim for a comfortable stride rather than overstriding. Taking too big a step can increase strain. If you use a cane or walker, continue to use it as needed. Walking safely is the top priority. Pay attention to any pain that feels sharp or unusual. A little ache that fades with gentle movement is different from a sudden persistent pain. If something feels wrong, slow down and check in with a healthcare professional. But for most people, the ordinary stiffness and mild soreness that comes with increasing activity is normal and will pass. The secret to lasting results is turning walking into something you enjoy. Make it part of your daily rhythm. Walk somewhere peaceful. Find a route that lifts your mood. A park, a garden, a tree-lined street. Invite a friend to join. Make it a social moment to chat and connect, or enjoy the solitude. Earbuds optional if you prefer music or a calming podcast. Tie walking to a daily cue to make it automatic. After breakfast, after taking medication, or before your afternoon tea, attach the walk to an existing routine. Track small wins. A calendar checkmark, A note on your phone or a wearable step counter can help you see progress and stay motivated. Variety keeps things interesting. Change your route, add small hills, or try a different time of day for different light and weather. If the weather is poor, walk indoors. Malls, community centers, or even a corridor at home can work. The point is to keep movement regular and enjoyable. There are a few simple mistakes people make when starting a walking practice. The first is doing too much too soon. That's the fastest route to soreness and discouragement. Build gradually. Increase time or distance by small increments, 5 minutes or a small extra loop, rather than doubling your walk overnight. Another common issue is poor posture. Hunched shoulders and a forward head can create neck and back tension. Keep your posture relaxed and aligned, head over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Let your arms swing naturally to help with balance and momentum. Failing to wear proper shoes is a small oversight with big consequences. Wear shoes that support your foot and cushion your step. Avoid wearing slippers or shoes with thin soles when you're walking outside. Finally, skipping recovery is a quiet mistake. Rest days are part of consistent progress. If you feel unusually tired or sore, take a day to rest or do a gentle stretching routine instead. Small, steady effort wins over intermittent bursts of intensity. The most powerful exercise you can do, truly the one that gives the highest return for the simplest investment, is walking, one step at a time. Each step strengthens your body, supports your mind, and protects your independence. Start today. Keep going. Trust your body's ability to respond. It may not feel dramatic at first, but over weeks and months, you'll notice changes, a steadier step, a clearer mind, a little more confidence in your movements. Those small shifts add up into something big, a life with more freedom, less worry, and a greater sense of ability. If this helped you, like the video and subscribe for more simple ways to stay strong and independent. Share this with someone who needs it. The person who's put off moving because it didn't seem urgent, or the friend who could use a gentle nudge. Sometimes the smallest step changes everything. Remember these simple points as you step into your next walk. Move consistently. Small daily effort beats occasional intensity. Start slow and build gradually. Keep your posture relaxed and your pace conversational. Wear supportive shoes and choose safe paths. Make walking enjoyable. Bring company, music, or a scenic route. You don't need to overhaul your life to make this work. You only need to commit to the next small step. The path to stronger legs, a steadier balance, a calmer mind, and extended independence is surprisingly straightforward. Lace up, step out, and give your body the steady, simple movement it was built for. Keep walking, keep living, keep choosing small steps that make a big difference. See you out there.